Hello everyone who is listening and watching. My name is Maya, and today I plan on talking to you guys about 9 things that I learned in my Technology for Teaching class this semester at NCU, which is titled Theories and Ideas. In an article I found online titled Formative and Summative Assessments in the Classroom by Katherine Garrison and Michael E., the importance of assessment in the classroom and the definitions of formative and summative assessments are discussed in depth. The authors of the article wrote that assessment is a huge topic that encompasses everything from statewide accountability tests to district benchmark or interim tests to everyday classroom tests. In order to grapple with what seems to be an overuse of testing, educators should frame their view of testing as assessment, and that assessment is information. The more information we have about students, the clearer picture we have about achievement or where gaps may occur. Some examples of summative assessments are district benchmark or interim assessments, end of unit or chapter tests, end of term or semester exams, and scores that are used for accountability for schools. Because they are spread out and occur after instruction every few weeks, months, or once a year, summative assessments are tools to help evaluate the effectiveness of programs, school improvement goals, alignment of curriculum, or student placement in specific programs. Summative assessments happen too far down the learning path to provide information at the classroom level and to make instructional adjustments and interventions during the learning process. It takes formative assessment to accomplish this. Formative assessment is part of the instructional process. When incorporated into classroom practice, it provides the information needed to adjust teaching and learning while they are actually happening. In this sense, formative assessments informs both teachers and students about student learning and understanding at a point when timely adjustments can be made. These adjustments help to ensure students achieve targeted standard-based learning goals within a set time frame. Now, the next part of the theories and ideas category, should we say, that I learned in my Tech for Teaching class is Mayer's cognitive theory of multimedia. This principle is known as the Multimedia Principle and was created by Richard Mayer. Mayer states that people learn more deeply from words and pictures than from words alone. However, simply adding words to pictures is not an effective way to achieve multimedia learning. The goal is to use instructional media in the light of how the human mind works. This is the basis for Mayer's cognitive theory of multimedia learning. This theory proposes 3 main assumptions when it comes to learning with multimedia. 1. There are 2 separate channels, auditory and visual, for processing information. This is also sometimes referred to as the dual coding theory. 2. Each channel has a limited capacity. 3. Learning is an active process of filtering, selecting, organizing, and integrating information based upon prior knowledge. So, why does this theory matter? Well, this theory gives instructors and educators ground to work from in terms of teaching. With the information this theory provides, educators are able to teach their students in ways that will maximize the impact that their lessons have on their students' ability to learn and retain information. Our final concept from the theories and ideas category is app smashing. What is app smashing? App smashing is the process of using multiple apps in conjunctions with one another to complete a final task or project. For example, in order to make this presentation I'm presenting right now, I have used Google Images, Google Slides, Edmodo, YouTube, Quizlet, iMovie, Explain Everything, and more. This is an example of using multiple apps to create one project. Now, our next category is tools and apps. The first app I wanted to introduce to you guys that I learned about this semester is Edmodo. Edmodo is an app and website that promotes engaging more with students, connecting with other teachers, and involving parents in the learning process. This company emphasizes a focus on teaching and not paperwork. Eco-friendly. Edmodo is equipped with intuitive features and unlimited storage, the ability to quickly create groups, assign homework, schedule quizzes, manage progress, and more. With everything on one platform, Edmodo is designed to give you complete control over your digital classroom. Edmodo is tightly integrated with Google Apps for Education and Microsoft OneNote and Office. You no longer have to remember multiple passwords or click out of Edmodo to access your Google Drive or to collaborate using Google Docs. Whether it is Microsoft or Google, we support them both. The Edmodo parent mobile apps make sure whatever you teach during the day gets reinforced at night by getting entire families involved in learning. Share assignments and due dates, classroom announcements, events, set up reminders, and more. Find the best educational content, open educational resources, or paid, from all over the web. Using Edmodo Spotlight, you can search and discover free and premium tools, apps, games, and create collections of your favorite resources. You can even upload, share, or sell your original educational content. Now, this is a video that I made in order to show you guys what the Edmodo app looks like. As you can see, you can access it easily from your iPhone home screen or Android. And this is a class we have. So this is our Ed class, and I'm just showing you kind of the layout of Edmodo, what it looks like when you get assignments assigned to you, where you turn things in. You can even message on this app, which makes it really easy to communicate with your professors or other classmates. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a small little look of what it looks like. Another app I wanted to talk about with you guys is called iMovie. It's one of those apps that's automatically installed on an iPhone, but it's really useful. iMovie is set up to help you create movies or videos or tell stories. You can use it to browse your video library, share favorite memories, create beautiful movies, and watch them all on your devices in iMovie Theater. And with the new iMovie extension, it's fast and fun to make every video more memorable, right in the Photos app. I really like iMovie. I use it all the time for my Ed class, and I think it could be really useful. Now, this next app is a lifesaver. I can't even count how many times I've used Quizlet. Quizlet is an app, and more than 95% of students who learn with Quizlet improve their grades. Over 95%. Quizlet's simple tools can help you learn anything from beginning algebra to AP US history to college level eco. See, I need Quizlet to learn that word because I don't even know what that is. Quizlet is an app and website that makes it simple for students and teachers to create and share online learning materials. Quizlet is proud to be the most popular online educational service in the United States, used by more than 30 million students and teachers each month. Starting with the simple online learning tool, Quizlet today offers tools for students to make flashcards, practice spelling, play learning games, test their knowledge, collaborate with other students, and more. Sometimes you have to be careful about using Quizlet because similarly to Wikipedia, anybody can create content on Quizlet, so there's no way to guarantee that it's 100% accurate. Similarly to how I showed you guys how to use Edmodo and what it looks like, I wanted to show you what Quizlet looks like. So basically you look up a subject and then there's all this content created for that subject to help you learn. Now this is a specific class that my professor set up for us so that we would have a useful tool to help us study and learn the material. There's lots of features like flashcards, memory, and testing yourself in order to make sure that you know the content. Our third and last category is skills and resources. The first skill I've learned this semester that I want to share with you guys is about YouTube. It's about how to post content on YouTube. Okay, so I'm just going to walk you through how I post videos to YouTube. First, you make sure you're signed in, and that's why you'll see me click on my profile. I was already signed in, so you would just have to take the steps in order to do that. Then you select the video. I didn't edit it, although you have that choice, and then you press next. You then give your video a title. For this one, I said how to upload content to YouTube. You can have the option of giving it a description, and also right there under description where it says privacy, that's where you choose who you want to see it. If you only want yourself to see it, then make sure it's on private. I put it on public because it really, to me, doesn't matter who can see my video. Then you press upload. And depending on the length of your video will determine how long it takes to upload. But I looked it up out of curiosity and to kill time while this thing is uploading. For most YouTube accounts, there's a limitation of 15 minutes maximum when uploading a video. However, you can get more if you request it. All you need to do is log into your YouTube account and click upload. Then at the bottom of the page, you will see the option that says increase your limit in blue writing. And then you would just increase it to the maximum amount of time that you think your videos would take. And that's how you upload content to YouTube. The next skill I want to share with you guys is how to share content via AirPlay. You can use AirPlay to share video, photos, or the entire screen on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch to an Apple TV. You can AirPlay content directly from an app or use Control Center to mirror your device's screen. Here's how to AirPlay photos or video from your iOS device to your Apple TV. Make sure that you're close to your Apple TV. Open the app that you want to AirPlay from. Tap. In some apps, like Photos, tap and then tap AirPlay. Select your AirPlay device. If you don't see your Apple TV, make sure that your iOS device is connected to the same Wi-Fi network as your Apple TV. Here's how to mirror the entire screen on your iOS device to your Apple TV. Make sure that you're close to your Apple TV. On your iOS device, swipe up from the bottom of your screen to open the Control Center. In the Control Center, tap Screen Mirroring, then select your Apple TV from the list. If you don't see your Apple TV, again, make sure that your iOS device is connected to the same Wi-Fi network as your Apple TV. If an AirPlay passcode appears on your TV screen, then just enter that passcode into your iOS device. And in this little clip, I just wanted to show you guys where in your Control Center you could find the button to mirror your Apple device. And yep, there it is. And finally, the last skill I would like to share with you guys is how to print your screen. So let's say you're on a computer. Okay, so in order to print your screen, you press and hold the command button and the letter P simultaneously. Select the printer you would like to print from and select Print. You can also go to your toolbar at the top of your computer screen and select File. This is just my works cited page. I got all of my pictures from Google and I tried to cite as many of them as I could. All of the websites that I used are listed. And I just want to thank you guys all for listening. I really enjoyed my Tech for Teaching class, and those are the 9 things that I learned and found interesting enough to share with you all today. So, thanks for listening, and see you next time.